Sometimes people naturally wonder about this when we talk about toxicity and mold exposure. If you are living in a water-damaged environment, it makes sense to ask whether mold is actually growing inside your body. This comes up because we talk about mycotoxins a lot, and over time, those exposures can lead to colonization. Colonization means the fungi are not just around you, they are growing inside you. At that point, you are not only living near a mold source, you can become a source yourself. You breathe spores in. They settle in the sinuses. You swallow. They move into the gut. So the question people ask is very reasonable. Is mold growing in me? The good news is that this is a simple test. The harder part is accepting that if you have been in that environment for a long time, there is a decent chance some level of colonization is present. But here is the hopeful part. We have very effective tools for this. There are strong herbs. There are well-formulated herbal complexes. There are also single herbs that work well when used correctly. One of the main tests we use to look for colonization is called an organic acids test. If you hear someone say OAT, that is what they are referring to. This test does not look for mold itself. It looks for fungal metabolites. Those metabolites come from fungi that are growing inside the body. Common ones we see are from species like Aspergillus and Fusarium. These are very common in water-damaged buildings. If those metabolites show up, it tells us we need to work on the fungus itself, not just toxins. I do not want to go too deep here. Colonization treatment deserves its own conversation. But there is one important thing I want you to understand. Colonization is not just a gut issue. A lot of people focus only on the gut and forget about the sinuses. That matters because what you breathe in hits your sinuses first. If you clear fungus from the gut but leave it in the sinuses, every time you swallow, you reseed the gut again. Then symptoms come back. And people feel confused and frustrated. This is why mold recovery has to be done in the right order. Otherwise, you can spend a lot of time and money on good supplements and still feel stuck. So if you are wondering whether mold is colonizing your body, an organic acids test can help answer that. You take a deep breath, you run the test, and about 2.5 weeks later, you have clarity. And clarity matters.